Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, Virgo, what I see here is that somebody did or took a reckless action, okay? And now you're not talking. There's the action. That this is a recklessness that would incur a loss, and somebody's on the side. So communication is on its side. So you're not talking currently, but the challenge for you guys is to communicate more so for this person. I feel is to open that communication again. Something that happened that feels at the time very negative. It's like a negative response or outcome at the time may actually benefit you too in the long term. You just can't see it right now. Okay, that's what the wheel is saying. So right now, you don't know where it's going to land, what's going to happen. Okay, here you are, right here. You don't know where it's going to land. You're blind. Okay, and on this, on the lovers, on this connection. All right, so Five of Cups in reverse. You know, this is regret. Wanting to go back to someone, feeling a lot of grief, empty, and you see here right away with the Ace of Wands, this is about, you see how they would like to create a new beginning. They're seeking a direction here when it comes to the relationship. I feel like if they wish to find their direction, they will have to intuit their way. Okay, so they will need to pay attention to signs and follow their intuition in order to navigate their way through this energy. This person actually, went to the extreme about something and now regrets it. Things with the wheel, this devil and the magician, and this Ace of Wands, I feel like things just aren't as they appear. You can't see it right now, but you do have a new beginning or the opportunity for one with this person. I feel like you are emotionally troubled by what happened between you two. This is you, Virgo. And there's your card, Virgo, and you are in the reverse. So you're not feeling very grounded. This Four of Cups tells me you are emotionally troubled. And on top of this, we also have the mice, which is also indicating somebody who's being very troubled by something. Okay? There's something that's eating away at you. And it could be this person's behavior and their reaction to something, because obviously they went to the extreme and you're trying to puzzle this out, trying to figure it out. This person who's very regretful for what they've done, they're very much up in their head right now, lonely, feeling alone, withdrawn, missing you. In this time, I feel like they see the deeper issue, okay, because they're trying to figure their way out of this. And I think during this reflection period, we see the mushrooms at the root of the tree. So this is getting to the deeper issue. And I feel like this is where they are figuring this out. They're lonely, they're missing you. And I think this is about an inward journey that they must take in understanding how they themselves landed here, how this loss occurred, and the decision they took and why they took it and where the emotions behind that decision came from. These are all things that they must figure out if they wish to get themselves out of the situation that they themselves have put themselves in. And we know that to be a fact because the Hanged Man is here. Somebody, so somebody is out in the cold. That is this person. Uh, I feel like they could be looking for an invitation, perhaps, to come back in, or this is what they're seeking, because the dog typically indicates faithfulness, loyalties, but it can also indicate an invitation. He wears no collar, so he feels like he's shut out of his home. Home would be where the heart is, right? And so there's like this glimmer of hope that he's holding on to, that you may be able to set aside your feelings with regards to something they did. You see, this person, this little page, he obviously went to the extreme, was very impulsive, maybe said things in the heat of the moment that he didn't really mean. It's possible that others were involved here that would have egged him on to do something or to say something to you, and they got out of hand. I feel like you may not have seen this coming, and I feel like you are troubled emotionally by it. What happened really haunts this person. There he is, King of Wands, and he has a guilty conscience in this deck. This is a mix of tarot and oracle, and he speaks to the guilty conscience, this fellow. And as well, so does the other king. But this is him getting this wake up call, the guilt, feeling the guilt of that, of what they did. And time could be in question here. They could be feeling rather anxious to set this right because they would not want to lose you. The rooster suggests a wake-up call. The owl suggests that wisdom has been gained. Here, a bird can be some type of messenger or message that is coming. There's a timer here, so time really could be in question. They could be just like waiting for the right moment. So they're hoping that you can set your feelings aside and let them back in. They're very, very emotional here with this Scorpio card being here. And the Five of Wands also. So they're struggling emotionally with an obstacle that is impeding the growth, okay? This card would suggest do not underestimate this problem. And so this is why it's very important that this person look behind them, because their problem is obviously there to be found, okay? Look carefully at your situation and how you got here, and think it through in order to overcome it. Once you start this reflection, once you turn the gaze inward, the way through will come to you, all right? These are what I'm getting here, okay, so with these cards. And so we see that this person loves you. They're holding the rose. They're looking here in my reading, they look towards the past, and there is a decision to make, okay? I think they know which door to choose. I see the card under it here. We see that they did hit rock bottom, okay? Figuring out how they got there is key to solving it. And it also says, this card, that they would have to work hard, or feel like they're going to have to work hard to get out of it, you know? So here in this particular Three of Swords in the reverse speaks to the storm that has hit, okay? And speaks to the fact that you were not prepared for it, okay? It feels like now, because of the other cards I see that come with it, the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Hanged Man, it feels like the storm has hit. This is like after the storm, and trying to regroup, rethink, think things out. And I think that with the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Hanged Man, it feels like you've been in this, you or they, okay, this person has been in this energy for a time, and is feeling very restless. And time is relative, you know, to the problem that they're having, because they're a little bit panicky. I feel that they may have lost you for good, so they're very worrisome. So Four of Swords in reverse tells me that they're feeling very restless and ready to come out, or wanting to come out. I feel like with the Three of Swords in reverse, they are preparing, or are now ready to face something or someone. Okay, maybe face up or own up to something they did. There's the home. And this could be what's going on in the home, but I don't think so. I think that this is more the inner house of this person. Okay, so what's going on inside, and it can speak thus to a lot of insecurities that they are feeling at the moment. A lot of worry. See, the sun is, this is the sun just rising, so it's quite different from the other decks. This one is just beginning to rise. And so, although they see how they got here, now there's still much left to be seen, or to clarify, let's say, okay? The Nine of Wisdom, it is a card of, in this deck, because it's coming with the sun being very low, I feel like this is what they want to know. They want to know if there is going to be a happy solution to this, okay? I feel like, yes, there will be, because this is also a card of receiving a blessing, okay? Yeah. I feel like, okay, so here we have the Nine of Wands. Somebody could have went to the extreme. Somebody is hurt. The other person felt they were hiding something, or are hiding something. In fact, they were hiding. Their heart is hidden. Their eyes are down. So there is something that this person did not want the other to see. It could have been... It could have been something, there could have been something they didn't want you to see, or didn't want to tell you at the time. But this person is still in love with you. They're still very much interested in you. And when they walked away, they were still in love with you. But there was something they were keeping from you. I see this now here. But I don't think it is as bad as what they think it would be if they were to tell you, you know. That's what I'm picking up. And I feel like, so they are going to tell you, because you have this message coming on top of this card. So I feel like they've decided to tell you. That's what I feel like this is. They're hiding it. You see, the heart is hidden. The eyes are downcast. And here we see that they've decided to speak up, to tell you what it was. And although they imagined it to be something much, much bigger, they're about to find out that it wasn't as bad as they thought. Okay? And so here they are returning, seeking your attention to talk about the root issue. This is about a return to get someone's attention, but it is also about a root issue, or talking about the root issue. So that message is coming. And what we do see indeed is a very positive outcome. Wow, look at that. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.